Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. Yes, family. Yes, family. Yes, family. What is going on, y'all? We are back. We are back with another trading session, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's a new trading week, man. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited for this new trading week. Why? Because we're able to get to the bag. About to go and mark some charts and get a bag. About to go and mark some charts and get a bag. We just push some buttons and we get a bag. We just push some buttons and we get a bag. Hey, hey. Hey, man, what do you do for a living? I push buttons, baby, and we get a bag. But what's the word, family? Hopefully you guys are all doing absolutely phenomenal right now. I'm doing really good myself personally. Thank you guys for asking. I see we got Austin in the building. What's going on, Austin? Michael, Tyson in the house as well, man. Let's go, family. Tell me this beat ain't tough, though. This beat is so tough right here. Holy moly, guacamole. Yeah. Yeah, this song right here, I feel like I'm getting ready for war every time I listen to this song. What's going on, Lewis? Good to see you in the chat, man. Family, we are back, man. We are back and we are live for a new trading week. Let's go. Last week, man, we had a really good week last week, family. Light it up, light it up. Ew. Hey, ew. Light it up, light it up. Oh. Hey, hey. Oh. Alright, let's see what we got here, family. Let's see what we got here, man. Let's check in. Let's check in with these charts. Yeah. I look see-through right now. Okay, it's pretty cool. All right, fam, let's go ahead and get through this news for the week real quick. Let's go over the news for the week real quick. Then we can go ahead and straight to the markup of the charts and see what we got for today, man. See what we got for today. I see we got Jose in the building. What's going on, Jose? ×1. What's the word? Question, bro. You still have that number ending in 3206? I do, Tyson. I actually got your text, bro, and I texted you back as well. Let me just triple check. Yeah, I definitely texted you back. Definitely texted you back, bro. For sure. For sure. But family, let's go ahead and go through this real quick. So we don't have nothing too major as of right now for today. Actually, there's nothing major on the calendar for today in terms of news. On Tuesday, we have existing home sales. I don't give two shits about that personally. On Wednesday, we do have global U.S. manufacturing PMI data and global services PMI data coming out on Wednesday. That is definitely something I'm interested in to see how the markets react to that for sure. I mean, one of two things going to happen, right? We're going to come out higher than expected or lower than expected. We come out higher than expected for any of these reports. That is telling us that these specific sectors are expanding, are growing, right? If we come out lower than the current previous numbers or lower than forecasted, then those sectors are contracting. Manufacturing sector and the services sector are contracting, all right? Obviously, if we're still talking about the fight against inflation, we want to see those contract because we don't want to see stuff, honestly, just growing right now. We also do have, guys, the interest rate decision for the Bank of Canada. They are expecting a 0.25% interest rate cut here. Bank of Canada has already, let me just double check this, but I'm pretty sure, guys, the Bank of Canada already had started their, interest rate cutting cycle. Their central bank over there is definitely very dovish. Let me see. Yeah, so they already started, man. They went from 5% to 4.75, and now they're expecting a drop to 4.5, right? So they're already starting to cut tremendously there, which is going to help their economy, right? It should boost their economy. How is it going to affect the currency? It could possibly weaken it. right? But it's something to definitely be mindful of, guys, especially if you are trading Canadian pairs, man. Don't sleep on that. We do have crude oil inventories as well on Wednesday. And going to the Thursday, family, we have durable good orders, something that could definitely shake the markets. We also have GDP as well, probably the most important event of Thursday for sure. Is this GDP? See how this comes out. Initial jobless claims follows that. But the most important event of the week is going to be on Friday, right? You guys know I typically don't go live on Fridays unless there's major news, and we have major news on Friday. All right, with core PCE price index, again, another measure of inflation. In fact, it's the preferred measure of inflation for the Federal Reserve. So we'll definitely see what this does. Now, a cool thing about, PCE, it's already in the 2% range, right? Jerome Powell has said it often, we want to get inflation into 2%, but he's more so talking about all the indicators, right? Not just PCE, but he wants CPI, PPI, also to be below the 2% range, or at least within the 2% range, which those are currently not. At least PCE currently is inside of the 2% range already, which is really good. We just got to see what this does, man. Month over month, they're expecting an increase from 0.1 to 0.2. Year over year, they don't have no expectations, or at least no forecasted as of now. Again, I expect these things to possibly come. Honestly, I want to see them come out lower, to be honest with you. All right, if we do come out low on Friday, these markets are going to have a field day, in my opinion. In my opinion, these markets will have a field day. Crazy thing is, too, just looking at the markets right now, family, like gold is tanking. Indices have been falling pretty aggressively as well. We might need PCE to come out lower for this stuff to actually rebound. All right, because I've been telling y'all, I personally still, again, I'm going to take it day by day, but I'm very much still bullish these markets here, right? Even though we've had a nice little 3-day correction here on the S&P, a 3-day correction here on the NASDAQ, I still like the upside, personally. We just got to be data dependent. If this data comes out on Friday higher than expected, then we're going to see more downside here for indices. If we come out lower than expected, then we should see a pretty solid rebound here to then go ahead and bring us right back on up to the upside. So we'll see what gets here. Again, we are coming off a very interesting sell-off here, guys. The NASDAQ did take out these lows as well that I think are needed. So again, I personally want to see what we do here, because I am leaning towards possible or not even continuations. Like, we've been falling for the past week and a half, but I want to see more upside here for the NASDAQ, the S&P, and even US 30. All right, shoot. And for my brother Drew, if he's in the chat, for the RD 2000 as well. I want to see more upside for these things, family. So that's literally what I'm going to be waiting for today. Obviously, I typically like to wait till the open to trade these things, so we'll see. We shall see what the market gives us on the open here, family. But yeah, I'm excited for that, man. Talking about gold, gold just had a nice little 5-minute sell-off right there. What are you doing, gold? What you doing, gold? All right, so gold did just sell off. I mean, it's been selling off, but we did just have a very interesting sell-off literally 5 minutes ago, and it ended up taking out the support. All right, took out this low. I want to see what we do here, right? Is there a possibility? I mean, there's always a chance that we just continue to drop here. But what if now, since we took out this support, we grab potential liquidity, we actually see this thing start to rebound? Hey, that's something we can keep our eye on for today, family. Let's see how we play off here. Again, we did just have this very interesting sell-off right here, literally 5 minutes ago. This last little strong bearish candle, supported by a lot of higher volume. If this candle gets erased, if this whole sequence gets erased, right, even with all this sell volume, then we have to understand that that is clearly absorption occurring right there. All right, and that we should see more upside personally. So let's see what we get here. In fact, you know what's crazy? We might even be able to. What if we put a buy stop? Now again, this is me being a little bit of a degenerate. What if I put a buy stop above the previous down 5-minute candle, right? Because if we do not continue to drop, and if we completely take out this bearish candle that we have here, which seems very aggressive, has a lot of volume behind it, if we take that out, then again, that is clear signs of buyer absorption, or seller absorption, I mean, right? The sells are getting absorbed by the buying pressure that we're seeing below these lows. That could produce something. That could produce something. Do I want to be aggressive? I do. I'm an aggressive type of guy. What can I say? Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. I mean, besides that though, family, how you guys feeling in the chat, man? How you guys feeling, family? How you guys feeling? I don't know if I'm gonna keep my eyes on this. I'm not gonna set the pending order, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on this for sure. Because again, this is a very interesting situation we just seen. Took out all this support, grabbed all that liquidity. Now, do we have the ability to push back on up? Possibly, man. Possibly. Hey, man. We'll see. We'll watch this, family. Let's see who else we got in the building, though. Off the ground, OTG in the building. What's up? We got Free Zone in the house. Good to see you. Bakri in the house. What's going on, Bakri? Always good to see you in the chat. Janet, how are you doing? Good morning to you as well. My brother Matt, what's the word? Good to see you. Michael, Warren in the building. Shout out to all my family out there in Trinidad and Tobago, man. Warren, what's the word? Always good to see you in the chat, Warren. I know you've been rocking with me for a while now as well, man. I definitely appreciate you for that, man. But big shout out to all of my family out there in Trinidad and Tobago. Honestly, shout out to all my family members out there in the Caribbeans, period. You guys are phenomenal, man. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. I love y'all. And I'm excited to go back out there. I'm excited to go back out there. No kidding. All right, let's see. We got Sandro in the building. What's going on, Sandro? Good to see you in the chat. Mr. the Great himself. How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Let's see. So happy my broker is on TradingView. Okay, what broker is that? Because I actually seen they're starting to add a couple more for sure. Like, I've never heard of, I mean, I've heard of Mumu, but I've never traded it. They got Tradier up here. Alpaca's been on there, but they definitely have a lot more broker options now for sure. Like, for sure they do. Like, they have some shit I never even heard of on here. Trade Nation, YLG Futures. Like, what is YLG Futures? Did we just find a new futures broker that can trade with... that we can trade on TradingView? Hold on, let me see. What is this? YLG Futures. Oh, nah, this is some like... this is some Asian entity. Thailand. Okay, Thailand. Yeah, it's not what we want to trade. Yeah, now they definitely got a lot of brokers back here. Fires, whatever the hell Fires is. Fires. Online trading best stock broker in India. Okay. Well, I'm not from India, buddy. Interesting. They have a lot. They have a lot. Mumu. Great thing is I heard of Mumu. Never traded it. Never used it. It's definitely more for stocks, though. I mean, family in the chat, how many of you guys, do any of y'all actually trade stocks? All right, I know we Forex and futures traders here, but do we have any stock traders? Because if we do, I actually found a prop firm. I found a prop firm that stock traders can trade. A prop firm for stock traders. Kind of crazy. What was it called, actually? Hold on. Was it Trade to Play? Oh, Trade to Pool. Trade to Pool. All right, so again, I don't know if we have any stock traders in the building, but look at this. A prop firm for stock trading? What? You trade real money on a real account? What? Again, I'm good on this personally. I personally don't want to trade stocks, period. Damn, my face look crazy with when we have bright screens. My shit look nuts. Yeah, but there is a stock trading prop firm out there now, man. Okay. I see Think Markets. Okay. Think Markets is on TradingView now? Yeah, Think Markets is a solid one. Think Markets is definitely a solid platform. All right, let's see. You still got a CFD trading account? Absolutely. Right, I definitely still trade Forex for sure. Right, what you guys see is me trading futures, but I still have, you know, personal accounts that have good size capital in trading in Forex accounts for sure. I mean, if you guys see the QR code, like the QR code down low, family, right? That's below my face. The QR code that says my preferred broker, like that is a actual Forex broker. It's not a futures broker. That is a CFD broker. All right, a Forex trading broker that I personally use, that I trust, that I respect, that I know the owner of, that has really quick withdrawals, right? I mean, it has this. you know what I hate saying now, family, especially experiencing the future side of thing. Like I hate saying, oh man, they have tight spreads. Like nah, bro. Ain't no forex broker got tight spreads compared to the future side of thing. Like yeah, compared to other forex brokers, it might have tight spreads, but I hate saying that now because I feel like I'm lying. Like tight spreads, bro. Where, bro? None of these forex brokers have tight spreads. All these forex brokers have shitty spreads. Every single one. Especially when you're trading futures and you got zero spread. But it does have. It has relatively tight spreads compared to other forex brokers for sure. So if you guys are looking for a forex broker, family, scan that QR code, sign your butt up. You're gonna get the best trading conditions possible. I literally worked out a deal with the owners of that broker to try to give you guys the absolute best trading conditions, right? Lower fees, all that good stuff. So if that's what you want, it is there. If you guys want to trade futures, then I just use Tradeovate for a personal account. Or I would probably just rather you guys go the prop firm route, if anything. I see we got Tiny in the building. What's going on, Tiny? Good to see you in the chat as well, man. Let's get it. All right, let's see what we got here, family. We got plenty of time, We got nothing but opportunity and time here, y'all. Let's see, we got Antonio in the house. What's going on, Antonio? Good to see you in the chat as well. Let's get it. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see what we get here, family. Let's see. I'm still watching this gold. I'm telling y'all, man, if we do end up taking out this super strong bearish candle, I feel like we're really going to start to see a lot more upside. So I'm still watching it, still watching, seeing what we get here. Let's see. Say less. I'll check out that broker. Good looks. Absolutely. Hey, boy, are you building a course for futures trading? That first boot camp still my go-to. I'm definitely working on it for sure. I mean, I have a lot of stuff, guys, that I've been working on in the background. But it is a lot, man. You gotta think about it, family. Like I could obviously, hire a production team to help me, but get all this stuff done. I'm doing all this stuff myself, right? I have to shoot, I have to edit, I have to record, edit, post, and all that good stuff, right? But I am working on stuff like that for you guys, especially any of you guys that do want to switch to the future side of things. I will have, at the very least, I will get a mini course up for you guys, so you guys at least can understand the basic terminology, the difference from forex and futures, going from trading lot sizes to trading contracts. All right, I'll make like a little mini crash course for you guys, at least to give y'all an understanding of what futures trading is. And then eventually I'll work on a more in-depth trading course for futures, which again, honestly, is going to be very similar to forex, right? Because the concepts are still the same. But I will eventually work on stuff like that for y'all. Don't worry, I got you. From riding stepping down, could that affect the Dixie? I mean, there's always a potential for stuff like that to affect it. I would be lying to you if I told you that there's definitely a possibility for it. I really don't know, right? I don't know. You know what's crazy? The last time, I actually just read this earlier, the last time a president didn't seek re-election was literally in the 60s, right? So this hasn't happened in like 50 years. This hasn't happened in a while, right? Where a sitting president decides to not run for re-election. That's not a common thing that happens, right? So I don't know how the market is going to react to that. But what I do know, instead of focusing on Biden stepping down, right, we have to start putting the spotlight what the actual president or what the likelihood of the next president, who it could be. There's a very good chance, as of right now, unless the Democrats pull a rabbit out of a hat, that is going to be Trump in office. And the closer we get to the actual election in November, which I think is in November, the more volatile the markets will react, and the stronger the dollar could be, or the weaker the dollar could become, based on who the markets believe is actually going to be the president. The markets could actually tell us who they think could be president before the actual announcement actually comes out. And we got to follow the money, right? Like, for an example, guys, right? Let's talk about the S&P real quick. All right, if we're looking at the S&P, and let's say we're close to the elections, and there's a very high probability that Trump is going to win, and the markets are going like this, flying because of that, it tells me that the markets are excited for Trump to win, right? But if the markets start to sell off because there's a good chance that Trump wins, and for some reason the markets do not want Trump to win, so we'll see. I don't know. That's an interesting question, though. Interesting question, but again, that hasn't happened in 60 years, all right, where a sitting current president decides to not seek re-election. Now, people are blaming his age, which definitely played a big role in it. All right, let's be honest. Like, his age is definitely playing a big role as to why he was forced to step down. It goes even deeper. It goes even deeper. The moment, you know what's crazy? Like, Biden literally last week was saying, I'm not dropping out. To now, he's dropped out. What happened? All right, how does someone go from saying I'm not dropping this a week ago to now saying, oh, you know what, I think it's time for me to step down? Why do you guys think that happened? Like, we really got to understand, guys, who's really in control of the Democratic Party. Like, we have to truly understand who's truly in control of the Democratic Party, and it's probably not who you guys think it is, like, at all. Because if you guys pay attention, right, to actually pay attention to politics, actually do your own research, don't just go based off what people on social media saying, you do your own due diligence, you realize that the Democratic Party really is ran by something bigger than even our government officials. Like, it's completely controlled. The Democratic Party is completely controlled. Not even by, believe it or not, not even by us. It's controlled. So the moment that they realized Biden had no chance of even competing against Trump, they completely turned off the money supply. They're like, you know what, Biden, you got no chance of winning. We're not going to continue to support you. We're not going to continue to put money in your pocket in your campaign. And the moment the money dries up, Biden has no choice but to step down. Like, if they didn't turn the money printer off for him, he would still be going. But the fact that his donors, his biggest donors, the super PACs that support him, are like, nah, bro, we're done. You can't do it. He had no choice. He was forced to step down. It wasn't even that his cabinet definitely played a part. But it's not even just that. It's the donors. The donors decided for him. Because without donors, without money coming in to help support your campaign, you have no chance whatsoever. Like, you guys know how much money it is, family, to actually run for president? Like, it actually costs a lot of money to actually run for president when you have to do a bunch of campaigns and travel state to state nonstop. Like, we're talking about tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars to run for president, which is crazy. Like, think about that. $100 million just to run for president. And if you lose, you don't get none of that money back. All your donors literally lose out on all that money. I mean, they might be able to get a little tax write-off for that. I don't know how that works. Right? I don't know if we have any tax professionals, but does a donation to a presidential candidate, is that tax deductible? I don't know if that is or not. I know donations, period, to charitable events are tax deductible. I don't know if a donation to a president, so we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars being put behind these people to run for president, and whoever loses is just shit out of luck. They don't get that money back, which is crazy. But yeah, it takes a lot of money, family, to run. We're talking about a lot of money. I mean, Elon Musk, who is now endorsing Trump, has said that he is willing to put $45 million a month to endorse Trump. What? First of all, just think about that. Think about how gangster you gotta be able to say, you know what, I'm gonna put $50 million a month, not just a year, not throughout the course of the election, a month. I'm putting 50 million a month behind my candidate. That's crazy. Like imagine having that much money where you can just throw around 40, $50 million a month. Like what? Elon about to be out 100 million himself, just alone. That's crazy. Trump has probably received over 300, $400 million worth of donations right now. That's insane, bro. Like the amount of money that gets thrown around for politics is actually pretty crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see, a better last minute candidate that they don't want the party to contest. Listen, man, you know what's crazy? If you guys, I've never really been into politics, how deep as I am now, probably you could say. I never really was. And the only reason why I was never into politics is because I didn't know shit. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all is probably in the same boat. Like, we're not into politics because we don't know shit. Right? My whole family voted Democratic forever, but they don't know shit. Like, how you voting for a party that you don't even know shit about? Well, that's crazy to me. Right? But now that I've done a lot of research, I've compared policies from both sides. Right? I see also not just the policies, but I also see who's truly calling the shots, which isn't even a government official. Like when you hear people talk about the deep state, family, you have to really understand what that is. The deep state is not just some conspiracy theory, right? That's actually a real thing. There's actually people controlling our government that has nothing to do with our government, that are fully controlling the Democratic Party. So I don't know. This can go down a whole lot of rabbit holes, but this is a trading channel, so let's get locked back into trading. All I will say is just do your research, family. Right? Whether you want to be Republican, Democratic, just do your research, man. Just understand the policies that you're tying yourself to. And if it supports your family and if it benefits you, vote that way. Listen, vote based on what benefits you and your family. That's all I can say at the end of the day. All right, let's see what we got here. It's the black ops with the dark suits and dark shades in control. Great thing is, that's what it seems like, but it's actually even deeper than that. Like, it's the people laid back, chilling at their house that could call the shots. Like, I'm telling you, right? It's even deeper than just that. It's not just black suits. All right, I mean, the black suits handle all the dirty work. Yeah, nah. Listen, just do y'all research, fam. It could get crazy. You go down that rabbit hole, man, of really trying to understand politics, you're gonna come out a different person on the other side. I promise you. I'm telling you right now, you will come out a different person on the other side. All right, so let's go ahead and lock in here now, family. Let's lock in. Oh, I will say this though. I was never into politics, and this is the last thing I say in politics, right? Because I already talked too much about politics. The one person that has actually explained politics to me in a way that I understand is my guy Vivek Ramaswamy. He was going for president as a Republican, and then he stepped down because he realized everybody wanted Trump. So then he's been obviously supporting Trump like crazy. But I really, really like Vivek, and I highly encourage you guys to do your research on Vivek and listen to what he says. Republican or Democratic, it don't matter, right? This dude is super knowledgeable. He's a law student, graduated from Yale, multi-billionaire at the age of 36, 37, 38, some shit like that, but extremely smart. Like, I'm talking about, like, it's kind of scary. He's like a damn near encyclopedia. But he breaks down what's happening in this world better than anyone else right now. And he's been calling. Crazy thing is, he's been calling. He's been saying this shit for a while, that Biden was eventually going to step down. Since last year he was. Oh, hold on. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this. And I just highly encourage you guys to look into Vivek. I don't care about no other politicians. I don't even care about Trump like that. But Vivek, he's really that guy. I'm telling you, he's really him. Just super smart, super intelligent man, and he's just next level, bro. He is just next level. Yeah, nah, he's this dude is a GOAT, bro. All right, let's see what we got here, family. I see what you're doing, Free Zone. We're not gonna get into that before we get banned on YouTube. Let's just say it's the Anunnaki. Hey man, we can say whatever, right? I think JC once said there's a table that 5 people sit at and they run the world. You'll be surprised. I mean, again, think about it, right? You want to know one person I mean, this is like the obvious person, right? That everybody should know about that runs the world. This guy. Right, Larry Fink. This guy definitely is one of the most influential people in the world, and everybody knows this. This is not one of those guys that are, you know, in the shadows, right? That are calling shots, right? You know, but Larry Fink is a CEO of BlackRock, right? BlackRock is the #1 hedge fund in the entire world. It has trillions of dollars under management, right? Let me actually see. Let me see exactly how much. What you got? How much you got? Yeah, see, look at this, right? Assets under management. Imagine being the CEO of an investment company that has $9 trillion. Like that's an extraordinary amount of money. $9 trillion worth of assets under management. That's crazy. So Larry Fink is easily one of the most influential people, if not the most influential people in the world today. That is public, right? That is actually out there, right? And then we obviously have, you know, the people that play in the background, the shadows, that are also extremely powerful. But this dude right here, him, I'm telling y'all. But it goes much deeper. If you guys really want to know, again, I'm about to give y'all, if you guys really want to know who controls the world, look into this right here. The World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum. I'm telling you, this forum, just do your own research on it. They actually literally rule the world. Stay woke. But we're not gonna go deeper than that. We're not gonna go deeper than that. Let's see. Well, to be fair, anyone with a brain knew Biden couldn't go again, or should even be elected in the first place. That's a great point, Matt. And now this brings up the topic of discussion for today now, right? Or not even today, but the topic of discussion you guys are gonna see all over social media. If Biden is not fit for re-election, then he is not fit to continue to be president. Why not invoke the 21st Amendment and get him out of there and allow Kamala to take over as sitting president for now, and then during the elections you'll have a lot more leeway. But hey, listen, if he's not fit to re-elect for re-election, he shouldn't be fit to continue to be president. Is that controversial? Like, is that a controversial statement, family, nowadays? Because nowadays everything is controversial, right? But that shouldn't be controversial. Oh shoot, almost dropped my drink. That shouldn't be controversial. Like, if you're not fit to go for re-election, then you shouldn't be fit to even continue to be the president. Stay woke. He just need to go. He need to go retire, man. He needs to go retire, enjoy himself. I mean, the man been in politics for 50 years. Like, come on, Biden. You already had a good time, man. Just go enjoy yourself, retire, and just chill on the beach with your wifey, and let the younger dogs come into play. I can't even say that, right? Because the crazy thing is, if Trump does get reelected, he's going to be the same age after the 4 years that Biden is now, right? So it's not like even Trump is young neither. Trump is an old dog too. Trump is just clearly a lot more capable. But in 4 years, a lot of things can change in 4 years. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, a lot of things can change in a few years. No cap. So, I don't know. Let's see. Seems obvious to me. That's what I'm saying. Rumor has it Biden is dead. Twitter is full of it. I mean, he's not. That's kind of crazy. I wouldn't say he's dead. But obviously he just needs to go retire and chill out. Let me see what we got here now, family. All right, let's see. Let's lock in. let's see what we got here, family. What are we looking at, man? Oh, all right, let's talk about the charts real quick. I mean, the dollar itself, guys, is trying to gain some strength again here. I'm still in favor of a lot more downside personally, but I think there is a good chance that we do see some strength right now to possibly take out the 104 100s, and then from there, in my opinion, I think there's a good chance that we could start to see this thing possibly start to correct again. There is that possibility of that, or there's just a possibility that we do take out the highs and then we just continue to go higher. I'm leaning towards more downside though, just based off what I think fundamentals are going to do. So that's where I think I am. I definitely want to see some strength to start the week here for the dollar. Yeah, I want to see more strength for the dollar to start the week for sure. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you in the chat. Shout out to my guy Roman in the building too, man. Always good to see you in the chat, Roman. Yeah, I want to see more upside here for the dollar though, personally. Which means more sell side here for the euro. Looking at gold. Oh, gold did take out the high too, that previous low. You see how, again, that sell-off that we had here? Very aggressive sell-off, got completely wiped out. Like, that tells me a lot, man. Like, that tells me a lot. Being able to read this type of price action is very, very crucial, right? Again, we had a very aggressive sell-off that, you know, swept below this pretty significant low right here. Took out all that support, grabbed all that liquidity. We had a lot of sell volume as well behind the move, right? To kind of confirm that. Why didn't we just get continuations here? Like, we have to be able to, you know, understand and read this type of price action, family, right? We had a very aggressive sell. A lot of sell volume behind it, but we went nowhere, right? A lot of action with no real result. A lot of effort with no real result. A lot of sell volume, super strong candle, and we didn't continue to go lower. That's kind of sketchy. Again, we have to use common sense here, family. Why don't we continue to drop after this much sell volume and that type of a candle? It's because the buyers came in and completely absorbed all the sellers. We had a lot of buyers come in and completely absorb all these sellers below this 23.96 level for the futures pricing. And now the market has rebounded back up. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, again, if we actually do start to go higher from these levels now. I wouldn't be surprised at all about it. I honestly I probably should have just set that buy stop that I was initially planning on setting, right? The buy stop right above the previous 5-minute candle right here, that sell cut, that super strong one. We probably should have set the buy stop right there. If we did, we'd be we would have been up our 20 points already. No cap. Yeah, we would have been up 20 points already and all that, man. Either way, though, I still like the upside here for gold. I think there's good opportunity for it. So we gotta see what the market does end up giving us here. Yeah, let's see how we play off of this level of structure here. All right, let's see what else we got here, though. Like the idea quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, I like it too, bro. I like how we just completely turned around like that. Took last Friday's New York low, daily fair value gap. Absolutely. Rumor has it the war in Asia may start. The war in Asia, against who? Are we talking about China and Thailand? I'm gonna be honest, family, if we are talking about that real quick, like if there was ever a good time to invade Taiwan, I'm not even gonna lie, right now is probably the best time to do so. like China, if China's seeing everything that's happening, like over here, which they are, like right now is the best time to invade Taiwan. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, why not? Like, why not? There's too much chaos over here. Like, we look weak as hell as a country right now. We look weak as hell. Hey, man. You know what's crazy, though? That I just actually found out over the weekend? On why China wants Taiwan so bad. Yeah, the reason why China really wants Taiwan so bad is because China truly believes in their heart, similar to like Russia and Ukraine, right? Where Russia truly believes that Ukraine is their actual land. Like Russia truly believes that, and it actually might be. All right, again, I'm not a historian, so I don't know too much. I ain't go too deep on it. But like Ukraine used to be Russia's. So Russia's like, nah, bro, like we let y'all rock for too long. We want our, especially since you guys are now talking about joining NATO and putting rockets on our borders. Like, nah, now we want our territory back. Same thing with China and Taiwan. China truly believes that Taiwan is actually theirs. So they've been working on a way to try to take it back over. And this is where a lot of stuff, this is where a lot of these tensions have been coming from. Right? These countries believing that they have ownership over other countries. And to be fair, they actually do. Like Russia has a reason for, you know, going ahead and taking Ukraine back, right? It was their land at one point. Like if somebody came into your property, somebody came in, let's say we owned a block. Now let's say we owned a block, right? If we owned a block, a big block, and then somebody comes in and then takes ownership over half of our block, you're gonna feel away. You might not do anything, but you're gonna feel away. And now think about that same person that came, took over half your block, and now they also brought reinforcements. And now they brought a whole new gang of people that don't even rock with you. See, now you're kind of forced into a situation like, all right, you know what? Now we're gonna take it over back. Now we're gonna take it back over, and we're gonna do it with force. That's essentially what Russia, Ukraine, and China and Taiwan are going through. Now, Taiwan has been, obviously Japan is so close. We have a shit ton of, you know, we have a shit ton of soldiers over in that area, right next to Taiwan, stationed all around that area, not just in Japan. We have a lot of bases over in that area, but which is why China hasn't done anything just yet. But stay woke, man. Stay woke. All right, let's see. I got some stuff I got to take care of and working on setting up my trust. Put everything in. Okay, Mike. Bring the trust sauce, man. See, that's value right there, Mike. When you really start talking about trust and having the trust own everything, and then you have ownership of the trust, that's how you really get to that point where you own nothing but control everything. Like, that's the point that you really want to get to, right? You want to be able to own nothing but control everything. And that's what a trust allows you to do, right? A trust allows you to technically not own anything, but own the trust, which owns everything. That's powerful. What's going on, Kevin? Good to see you in the chat. Jama in the building as well. Good to see you guys in the chat, man. What's up? Jeffrey in the building as well. Royal in the building as well. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all for being here, family. As usual, family, you guys would know when I decide to take a trade. You guys will see it right on the screen here. I'm gonna be honest, this gold still looks pretty solid. This gold does look pretty solid. I'm not even gonna lie here. Let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. What's going on, T Patton? I see you. Good to see you back in the chat. I mean, family, as we wait for these opportunities to form, how was your guys' weekend, man? What y'all do over the weekend, family? What did you guys do over the Mother Junket weekend? Oh, and by the way, family, for all you guys that were a part of the boot camp, you guys should have received an email. When was this? You guys should have received an email last week on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, with a Calendly link allowing you guys to start scheduling out your one-on-ones. Remember, you guys get 2 one-on-ones with me. There is already a bunch of y'all that already scheduled them. So shout out to you guys that did schedule these one-on-ones already. But I want to make sure that everybody that was a part of the boot camp does get to schedule their one-on-ones. So please, if you guys did not receive the email with the link to register for your one-on-ones, please let me know immediately. Please let me know. Please let me know immediately, so that we can make sure you get, obviously everything situated. All right, let's see what we got here. What we about to do, Gold? What we about to do? What we about to do, Gold? What we about to do? Let's see. Oh, and I don't know if you guys know this, family, neither, but I don't know. I mean, how many of you guys are still trading on Trade Invade, whether it's through personal funds or prop firm, family? How many of you guys are currently still trading, right? Because as of now, all of my accounts are back to normal. All right, I'm not personally experiencing any issues with Trade Invade. All of my accounts are back to the normal with the current pricing, the current trades. Last week was an absolute shit show for Trade Invade users. So if you were trading Apex last week, or even maybe Top Step, some of these prop firms that use Trade Invade, you probably were experiencing a lot of issues like I was last week. We were experiencing a shit ton of issues, bro. Like there was some of my accounts that weren't even showing up. Trades were missing. It was all bad, right? But all of my stuff is back to normal. I don't know if it's just me, but all of my stuff is back to normal now. So we good to go. Let's see, how big is your stop loss on this trade? What's going on, web trader? Well, I didn't take any trade just yet. I'm just eyeing ideas here. Gold upside is definitely something I'm very, very fond of, but the stop loss itself would just be below the swing low here. All right, I wouldn't want to go any lower than this, because if we do take that out, then I think there's a chance we just continue to drop here. Probably to come all the way back down towards this lower level here. All right, and I don't want to be in that. So I would just play the swing low if you are taking the buy, but I'm not in anything just yet. All right, I still haven't taken anything. You guys will see it on the screen. You guys will literally see my entire setup, how much I'm up, how much I'm down, right on the screen. You guys will know that I'm actually in the trade. So I'm still not in anything just yet. I'm still chilling, but I am actively watching this. All right, I want to see how we continue to play it, because I think gold is definitely setting up ever so beautifully so far. The only thing that I'm really waiting for, guys, realistically, like I want to see, I wouldn't mind, seeing how we react here, but if we can get a nice strong close back above the 50, I think that could be solid here in a 3-minute, 5-minute time frame. So still waiting, still being patient here. Still waiting, still being patient. We could even set the buy stop. We could probably even set the buy stop above previous 5-minute high, in case we do flip up here and we trigger that. It's probably gonna run. Probably gonna run. Let's see, George. What's going on, George? Good to see you in the chat, my brother. Always good to see you. Yeah, we might be able to set the buy stop. It's just this level is a very significant level. It might take a little while to get up there, but I really like how gold is forming here. Support, swept the support, grab that liquidity in an already bullish market. We're now starting to react back to the upside here. This 1 hour closes as an engulfing candlestick. That would be pretty dope. 30-minute about to close as an engulfing as well. 15-minute already closed solid. All right, if I was to use a stop, how much am I risking here? We're gonna have to lower this. Let's see, I'll tell you, if we flip up, man, this thing's gonna run. All right, let's go look at indices real quick, family, see what these things are doing. We are about 10 minutes out from the open here. 10 minutes out from the open. Yeah, the S&P looks like it wants to just continue to, trend its way higher here. At least on the 15-minute. I mean, the NASDAQ as well. NASDAQ is still just making these pushes to the upside as well here. At the very least, there's no reason why we don't take out this high at this point. I don't think there's no reason why we don't take out this high, 19,980, based on futures pricing. Yeah, this thing opened up and just started trending. Like on the open, we gapped up, came back up, filled a little bit of the gap, and this thing just started pushing. Same thing for the S&P. US 30 is more sideways, more choppy, but I still like more upside as well here. Yeah, I still like more upside. Shoot. What you trying to do, US 30? You trying to come back down into this demand zone? You come down here, boy, we might have to take you on the 1 minute. All right, let's see. Trust owning everything is an understatement, and CPI sauce getting major backs from everything, everybody, mortgages, leases, even court cases. Yeah, nah, Mike, you're going down a very, very smart path, bro. Doing all your research on that stuff, no cap. Let's see. I will just say this on the subject: people have a right to determine who they will be ruled by, not governments. And Ukraine is a sovereign country. You're absolutely right about that, bro. Ain't nobody denying that. That's for sure. People do have the right to determine who they will be ruled by. Ain't lying about that. Let's see. Got in at USD CAD. Let's see what USD CAD doing. Let's see. 1.3749, 1.374. Dang, you got a good entry over here then. 1.37497. Yeah, you got a solid entry. 497. Oh, you over here. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, hopefully it continues to run for you. Again, I expect dollar strength for today, family. All right, if not for the opening of this week, I want to see more upside here for the dollar. Like, I literally want us to take out this high up here, tap into that fair value gap, that imbalance, whatever you want to call it. So I'm okay with that USD buy because I want to see more dollar strength. Yeah, I want to see more dollar strength for sure. So I like that. Let's see. New here, y'all. Tyrone, hit me to you. What's going on, Kyrie? Welcome to the Mother Junkin family. Let's go, man. Let's go. I see. And shout out to my brother Tyrone, man. Shout out to my brother Tyrone. Always show massive love. That's why I always gotta show him massive love as well. All right, but let's see. I'm gonna be honest, family. Right? If we do close like this though on gold, hey, if you guys know my entry models, I'm just saying, if you guys know my entry models, could this 5-minute closure like this actually produce another leg lower? Hey, this could be a trigger line. This could be a trigger line entry. I'm not gonna take it though, because I really want to see the upside, but I wouldn't be surprised if this trigger line entry does cause for another move lower. Now, if this trigger line entry can completely erase, see, then I'm definitely going for the buy for sure. Like, for sure, right? If we do completely erase this candle closure right here, right, which I think could lead to more downside because of how we closed below the 13. If we erase that, then yeah, the buyers are truly just dominating right now. We need to get involved. We need to get in that. So we'll see. We'll see. Being patient here, family. We are about 5 minutes out from stock market open as well, so we'll see how the markets react then. I just want to see more upside for indices. Personally, I don't care about anything else but more upside here for indices. US 30 is really starting to push right now as well. This thing is starting to move pretty nicely. The NASDAQ and the S&P have already been making their way higher here. now what if I did do something like this? And the only reason why, even though I do like the buys for gold, especially after what we just seen, the sweep of this big liquidity area, I wouldn't be surprised, bro, if this actually did at least seek another leg lower. The reason for it is because, again, man, like, I'm getting my price action trigger line entries here. We had a very aggressive sell-off here. The market pulled back in between our moving averages. We just got our close below the 13. This is what happened last week, though, family. Last week, I was, you know, so stuck on a bias, right? Like last week, for an example, right, I'll be so stuck on this buy right here for gold, I don't end up getting the trade, so I don't take a trade, only for the actual signal to be shown for one of my other entry models, and that actually ended up playing out. So we'll see what's up, man. Glad to be here, y'all. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Zelensky crying because his paycheck just retired. Yo, there's actually a lot of memes right now on Twitter about that. Yo, there's a meme going around. Obviously it's just fake, but it's like text messages from Zelensky to Biden. It's dumb funny. It is dumb funny, bro.
Some new.
But you know damn well Zelensky is definitely panicking. And you know why Zelensky's panicking? Because if Trump does get office, he's not gonna support Ukraine. In fact, and this is one of those crazy things, guys, but like, if Trump does get into office, like, he's going to make a lot of changes, believe it or not. Like, I mean, last time he was in office, right, when Trump was president back in 2016 to 2020, he was even threatening NATO. And NATO is our biggest allies. So if Trump does get reelected, man, I know for sure Ukraine is going to be sick. Russia's going to be happy, because now Russia should be able to definitely go ahead and take a big chunk of Ukraine. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see. But shout out to you guys. I see JJ in the building. What's going on, JJ? Naz look like he's gonna make a big push at the open. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I mean, it's already been pushing up. All right, I wouldn't be surprised neither. All right, we are about a minute and a half here from the open, though. Let's see. Nah, Abel, don't do that. Hey, I'm just testing ideas here, man. I'm testing ideas here on the possible shorts. I ain't taking anything just yet, but I'm gonna be honest. If this thing does sell off and I just completely ignore one of my entry models because I'm so bullish on this, I'm gonna be kind of upset, because I did this last week too and I missed out on a couple bags. Or like, I have a clear entry model here for the sell, but because I'm so bullish here on the higher time frames, honestly, both of my entry models are actually playing out right now. Like, both of them, right? We have the liquidity grab, and then we have obviously the moving average one, right? Those are the only two entry models I ever trade. Right? It's either us playing a liquidity grab and then a rebound back to the upside, or we just follow the current trend based off the moving averages and we just trade off of that. So I don't know. We're gonna have to be patient here. Let's see. Mr. Jefferson is dumb funny, right? Yo, JJ, you might as well change your name to actual John Jefferson, bro. I'm not gonna read that comment either. I see it. Right? He said, "Don't read that out loud." That's hilarious. Oh man. Listen, man. Shout out to your lady, Jose. Shout out to your lady, man. Or not Jose. Shout out to your lady, JJ. I know she cares about you, bro. Let's see the Matt strat. Matt, what is the strat today, Matt? Last week you called out an absolute banger. Last week your strategy was literally on the money. Literally on the money, Matt. So what does your strategy say today? What does your strategy say today? Honestly, what's anybody's, family? What is all you guys looking at right now, man? Could we figure this out real quick, family? I know what I think. The market's just opened up too, by the way, but like, what are you guys currently trading right now, family? Are you guys in any positions right now, or are you guys chilling? Let me know. Let me know. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this gold look like it's really, gold does look like it might want to take a little tumble here, so I'm chilling. The S&P is pushing back down. The Nasdaq is pushing back down. US 30, man, did give a nice move to the upside here. US 30 is holding pretty strong up here at these highs, though. Let's see what we get, man. No strats for today? Oh, Matt, you're scamming us, Matt. You're scamming us, bro. Where's our strat, bro? We need the match strat. We need the match strat. Only thing I'm looking at is NAS 15-minute low candle maybe sells. Okay. Hey, we'll take the maybe. Let's see what we're looking at here. So you want a complete sweep of the lone candle. And I think you're talking about this 15-minute low candle right there, right? The one that we already tested into a couple times. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you want the complete fill of the lone candle. And then from there, look for some more weakness. Something like this. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Let's see, in USD CAD, and you're eating off that. Hopefully it's still going for you. Dixie barcoding, just watching right now. Mike, that might be the best play. Yo, I love how you guys say barcoding, right? You're like the 15th person I heard say it that way, and that shit is dumb funny, bro. Like the market is barcoding, right? Yeah, just literally just going back and forth. That's actually a funny way to actually explain consolidation. That is dumb funny. But I've seen a few people start saying that lately, and it's hilarious. That is a good way to explain it, though. Especially if I had, like, if I actually had, you know, black and white candles. All right, it's not hitting the same with the black and white candles, right? But yeah, if I had the black and white candles on this bad boy and like a bright background. Yeah, look at this barcode. Honestly, this black and white candle sequence right here looks crazy. I might have to leave it like this. What the hell? These black candles go tough. These black candles are tough. Hold on. I'm gonna let it rock out like that for now. Let's see. Yeah, take out these equal highs. That's what I figured. I figured it. Yeah, take out these highs and then give the move. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, these black candles are kind of throwing me off a little bit. The black candles kind of like... These black candles do kind of throw me off. Hold on, let me change these back, bro. Them black candles are definitely throwing me off a little bit. Let me go back to my blues. All right, we back. Now, those black candles were like... Oh, no, they're like... I might have to change the background color if I want to go black candles. So I'm lighter. Do a gray background? Yeah. With a gray background, it probably would have looked a lot better. With this dark bluish, I don't even know what kind of color this is. It just wasn't hitting the same. It wasn't hitting the same. All right, let's see what we got here, though. Only thing I'm interested in, if not, I'm chilling today. I mean, it is Monday, too, so I'm not going to force anything neither, so I definitely am with you on that. I'm looking to sell on gold, especially it's not showing me any bottom wick on the hour candle. Okay, what you know about wick candle analysis? Let me find out. Does have a very minuscule bottom wick down there, but let me find out you know about them wicks, man. All right, let's see what we got here, family. Again, now we are seeing a little bit of strength here now, trying to come back into play here for gold. I actually like how we just closed on this 1 minute. I'm not even gonna lie. Gold does look like it might actually start getting ready to run here. Let's see, where my 5-minute candle at? Yeah, if we flip back up here in the 5-minute, current 5-minute, I think we could really start to run here. I'm gonna set a buy stop here, family. I'm gonna set a buy stop here on gold above previous 5-minute high, because I think if we do flip back up, there could be a good chance that we actually do start to run here. So I do have the buy stop set above previous 5-minute candle high. Stop loss is going to be below this relative swing low. It's not going to be below the ultimate low. I mean, we could run it all the way down here if we really wanted to be safe, but I think this is probably still a very solid spot. All right, because if we do get filled and then the market drops again back below here, then this shit's probably going to continue, and I don't want to be in that. I definitely don't want to be in that, right? So we did get a nice strong 3-minute closure here. We're going to see if this market flip back up here, see if we are going to, you know, make another leg higher here. But I do have the buy stop set, family, above previous 5-minute candle high. And we'll see. We'll see if we're going to get filled. We'll see if we get triggered, and we'll see how this, how this plays out. We shall see. Let me actually go ahead. And for those of you guys that might be new, family, our motto here is to target 20 pips or 20 points. Once we get those 20 points targeted, we go ahead and we secure partials. A big chunk of the partial. I mean, it's up to you how much. I typically close anywhere from 50 to 80% of my position. And then we let that little last runner to actually run. All right, so let me just go ahead and mark off my 20-point T-Pizzle. All right, so we'll see. Now we'll see. We'll see if it can flip back up. And this is why I don't just take it now. I've been playing. If you guys notice, right, I went from doing a lot of market executions to now just simply playing these stop orders. And the reason for it is because, again, imagine we did take the buy here, right? Only for us to now probably get stopped out. Nah, I'd rather find a nice high that I feel like should hold. And if we break it, then we want to ride that out. I mean, look at this now. Gold just completely reversed. Gold just completely reversed. And it's pushing back down now to test this area of structure right here at the 23.96. So we're gonna I'll still leave the buy stop there. I still like the buy stop where it's currently at. We're gonna have to continue to really monitor this though to see if we actually want to hold that buy stop or not. In terms of indices, right? So we do have the S&P pushing back up here now. The S&P did flip back bullish, and it's still trending higher here. US 30 is trying to correct a little bit, but I still want to see more upside as well for US 30. We might be able to just come back and test previous structure at 40,662 to look for some continuation. So we'll see how that plays out. And the NASDAQ, man, look at the NASDAQ go. The NASDAQ. You look like you are definitely getting ready to run. Again, remember what I was telling you guys, man, like being able to read price action. You see this super, hey, I got to change this to red so it matches with my volume. Let's make these red again. Right, if you look at the bearish candlestick, all right, look at how much sell volume we had on this. Did it do anything? No. Right, we had all this sell volume, pretty aggressive sell candle, right? At least more aggressive than what we've seen recently. And it went absolutely nowhere. It accomplished nothing. Right? Being able to read this type of price action compared to volume, guys, literally tells us what is in demand right now, right? Clearly, as of right now, the buyers are truly dominating. The buyers are definitely dominating right now. And we're about to get a trigger line entry here on the NASDAQ. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see what we get here, man. What's our 15-minute looking like? Yeah, this stuff looks like it's definitely about to run. All right, so we did just take out equal highs now, or at least we're testing equal highs here. Let's see what we get here. Damn, we should have took maybe this 1 minute engulf and would have been beautiful. We had a 1 minute live OB here on the NASDAQ that we could have took. But I wasn't even watching the NASDAQ at that time. But let's see what we get here, family. We're about to get this 5-minute closure in 10 seconds. What's gold doing? Did gold push back up yet? Gold is starting to retrace a little bit here. Gold is starting to retrace a little bit here. Come on, gold. What are you trying to do? Again, we have our buy stop above this swing high right here on the smaller time frame. 1 minute swing high, we do have our buy stop set. If we are able to flip bullish here, I think that would be pretty solid. The only thing that would really kind of like slow us down, I think, will be obviously just this major level of resistance that we're testing. Like this resistance point is pretty aggressive, and I ain't gonna lie. Like we are at a very significant level of resistance, but that could obviously cause our trade to not work out neither. Like we could literally hit the buy stop and still end up falling, and that would honestly kind of suck. But matter of fact, yeah, we should actually move our stop on the other side of the actual range itself here, but let's see. So if we do that, 20-point TP is gonna be right here. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Again, I still want to see this thing flip back bullish. Who knows if we get it or not. That's what I'm waiting for currently. NASDAQ itself. NASDAQ did give us a nice little trigger line entry as well. Nice little trigger line. We did sweep this liquidity level, though. We did sweep this high, so we got to see how this reacts here. Again, I'm going to set another... I'll probably set another buy stop here as well. Set another buy stop above current 5-minute candle high. We're going to have to lower how many contracts we trade here. Yeah, but I think if we flip back bullish, this thing is probably going to run as well, right? So I did set a buy stop above current 5-minute candle high here on the NASDAQ family as well. So I have a gold buy stop set and a NASDAQ buy stop set. And now we got to let this stuff play out and see which one hits. See if they both hit. If they both hit and they both run, phenomenal. If they both hit and they both stop us out, it'd be like that. It's one of those days. But if they both hit and they both run, yeah, it's gonna be a great day for me, baby. Great day for me. All right, let's see what we got here. My candles are B&W. Simplifies a lot, easy on the eyes. Yeah, it definitely is easy on the eyes when you have a solid background to match. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Nice sell-off on Nas in the buy now. Okay. Let's see. I'm already on this buy of gold and break even. Let's go, DJ. We got Mr. DJMD in the chat. Hey, yo, DJMD, can I get a sound tag? DJMD. The man, the myth, the legend. Well, let's go, man. I love seeing you guys already. And family, do we have any other wins for the chat? Do we have any other wins for the chat? Let me know. Let me know. Do we have any other wins for the chat or not? All right, so our NASDAQ buy did just get hit, right? The market went from bearish. The current 5-minute flip from bearish back to bullish here, and it did trigger us in. Again, we're not risking much. I think we're only risking like 400 bucks here, so it's not like it's too crazy. Maybe like 0.5%, but let's see how this goes. But we are in this. I'm officially in the NASDAQ. What's gold doing? Yeah, gold is still pushing lower here, family. I think gold is still trying to push lower here. Man, when we flip bullish, though, I think this could really give us a move. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this buy stop here on gold. I'm not deleting it because I think it's bad. I think it's still solid. It's just now that I'm already in the NASDAQ, I'd rather focus on this NASDAQ and see what we get here. Let's see what we get here, family. First trade of the week, man. First trade of the week. Again, updates. This is our current, where we're at right now, family, right? Based on this current 50K account that we were trading live. Again, this ain't my only account. I do have a shit ton of 50Ks. I have a bunch of accounts personally, but this is the one that we've been trading together. All right, last week, we ended the week pretty rough. We ended up taking a pretty aggressive loss last week. But this is pretty much where we're at as of right now, right? So let me go ahead and just document all of these. Let me see. All right, so we are trading the NASDAQ. Let me go ahead and do all this. 7/22, 2024. We took this trade at 9 o'clock by Micro NQ, New York, buy stop. Lot size, I think we did 5. Oh, we only did 3 contracts on this. Okay, so 3 contracts. Our overall target is going for 220. Stop is 81. That's why we only do 3 contracts. It's pretty aggressive stop right here. So 220, 81. 220, 81 is pretty big. We don't typically have no 80 pip stops, but that's why we also lowered our contracts to 3. All right, the results, my emotions, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm still chilling. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Trade notes. Looking for a trend continuation. Trigger line entry was hit. Okay, and then we obviously track that after. All right, so that's where we're at, family, right now. Documented our trades. Obviously, when the results come out, we could document that, and then the emotion tracker after, and the after trade notes we'll add that as well when we get there. All right, so let's see what we get here. Let me go ahead and just make sure I understand where my 20 points is. 962. Honestly, we're already up 20 points right now. 962 to 982. Yeah, we're technically already up 20 points right now. Yeah, literally up 20 points already. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, family, since we are already up 20 points, I'm gonna go ahead and go break even on this. Again, I only threw three contracts because the stop was a little bit wider than what we typically do, so I wasn't able to throw our full 10 that I typically like, but we did throw three. You know what I'm saying? We took this trade. We are now break even on this position, family. I'm gonna go ahead and close one contract as well, just so we can go ahead and secure something off the table. Boom. And now money was made, baby. Let's go. Beautiful freaking day in the chat. Let's get it. Again, I wasn't able to throw all my contracts, man. 3 contracts is kind of light, but our stop was kind of wide, a lot wider than what we typically see. I mean, if we look at this, like 80 point stop is pretty wide. Now, this is literally way more. Besides that, our highest was 60. But we only threw 2 contracts on that. 81 is kind of crazy. Made us kind of lower our risk. But either way, we did take this trade, family. We already closed 1 partials, man. W in the mother junkin' chat. Let's go. Just like that, family. 20 points and done. And now we let this runner run. And now we let the runner run, baby. We already secured some partials. Made some money. And now this gotta go. And now this just go. Family, W's in the chat, man. One more time. W's in the chat, family. Come on, man. It's that simple. Trading could all be so simple, man, when you have a solid plan here. Trading could be so simple. Let's go. Beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful setup. 20 points. I promise you. Getting 20 points, guys, got our win percentage on fire. Normally, for those of you guys that might be new, first of all, welcome to the family if you guys are new to the family. Drop a 1 in the chat, family, if you guys are new to the family. If you guys are watching me for the first time or at least just now finding me, please drop a 1 in the chat. We appreciate y'all. We love you guys so much. The whole community here loves you guys. But just understand, right? Like I literally switched my style of how I take profits a month ago. I think we started. When was it, family, that I told you guys we're going to start only focusing on 20 points? Right? When was it? Look at all the ones in the chat. Nicholas, appreciate you. Abdul Hamid. Welcome to the family as well, man. Round of applause for y'all. Family, go ahead and just drop a welcome in the chat or a W in the chat to our newest family members. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's show them love, family. Let's show them love. Come on. We got to welcome them the right way. We got to welcome them the right way. Come on now. Let's see, yeah, about a month ago, yes, like around a month ago, we really changed how we approach this. I went from normally holding my positions like this to the entire TP. Not really adjusting my stop until I was, insignificant amount of profits, right? I would typically move my stops to break even on a break of structure. But with that style of trading, right, where I was more day trading / swing trading, my win percentage was only around 50% accurate, right? I was only winning maybe 40, 50, 60% of the time, right? So half of the time we took trades, we were taking losses. But then I realized, right, a lot of you guys that watch the stream, you guys want to see instant gratification, whether you want it or not, right? You guys want to see instant results, right? And I understand that. So we adjusted it, right? We literally changed our trading plan around strictly for you guys on stream so that now we only target 20 points. We close the majority of the position, and then we let our runner to run for the entirety of the trade if it can get there. But what that did is that completely changed our win percentage. Right? Our win rate is a lot higher. Now, on the flip side, though, our risk to reward is a lot worse too, though. Right? We went from always targeting 1 to 2 risk to reward, right? Like literally, if we're going for a position, we have to make 2 times our risk. To now, I don't even think we're barely even getting 1-to-1s. Like most of the time we're getting around 1-to-1 risk to reward, but there's a times where because it's only 20 point TPs, we are having even a lower risk to reward, right? So it's a flip side to it, right? Our win percentage is higher, but our risk to reward is a lot worse than what it was. Right? If we stayed with the similar, strategy that we were using in the beginning, our win percentage will be back down to 50-60, but our risk to reward will be a lot better. All right? So it's a give or take. Do you want a higher win percentage with a lower risk to reward? Or are you okay with a lower win percentage but with a better risk to reward? It's totally up to you to decide that. I can't decide that for you, right? I switch because I understand that this way of trading is going to be a lot more beneficial for the stream, for you guys, to get you guys paid really, really quickly. And then whatever you do after the 20 points is solely up to you, right? You dictate that after that. That's not up to me. Whatever you guys do after this is on y'all, right? You guys see what I'm doing. I'm still going to hold my position. The worst thing that happens now is it comes and hits me at break even. Either way, we already secured some money. So it's a W day. So no matter what happens, we're good either way. Now let's go ahead and take a look at gold as that continues to run, family. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold is still trying to push lower, man. I'm telling y'all, this trigger line entry is looking like it's trying to hold here. Trigger line entry is definitely trying to send us lower here for gold, and I'm okay with gold going lower. I wanted to see the upside, but the way it's acting now, like this thing looks like it wants to continue to drop. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. I mean, family, serious question though. For those of you guys that have been rocking with me for a while, right? Do you guys prefer this style of trading now where we're only going for 20 points, but our win rate is a lot higher? Like we're getting, like we go through crazy win streaks. Or did you guys prefer the other way, where we go for 100 points, risk reward 1 or 2, but we're probably going to take a shit ton of losses? How do you guys feel? Right? Because I'm doing this for y'all, right? So how do you guys feel about that? You guys like this new method? Grab those 20 points and get the hell out? Because I feel like it's beneficial for everybody that way. And to be honest, it removes a lot of stress off of me. I'm going to be honest, y'all, family. Like, I give nothing but love and respect to all of the streamers that go live and trade live in front of communities, because this shit is not easy, bro. This shit is not easy at all. Right? There's a shit ton of pressure that you already deal with trading. Now, adding all these extra eyes to the equation is a lot of pressure, right? So it definitely also makes it easier for me. Because getting 20 points on the NASDAQ on US 30 is easy as hell. Let's be honest, right? Getting 20 points on the NASDAQ and US 30 on gold, it's actually pretty easy to do. So, this is way better. Okay. I'm glad you guys are liking it, man. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this style, man. Because these 20 points we can catch all day. This 20 points we can catch all day. I promise y'all we can. Next play is gold, right? Let's see what gold does here, right? It's either gold is going to continue to react off of these moving averages and trend lower, or we're just going to smash through it all and then eventually flip and go bullish here. And I'm okay with either or, but let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get here. Let's see. Let's salute our mentor with many likes. I appreciate you, Robina. Definitely go smash the like button, family, if you guys are enjoying what you guys are seeing here. We did get a W for today, so it's always a phenomenal day when you can pull off a W, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. That hurts my feelings trading like that. I'm telling you, emotionally, trading while only being 50% accurate, even though you can still be extremely profitable. I know traders that are 30, 40% accurate guys that are making a shit ton of money. Right? So the win percentage itself, if you understand risk reward, I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but you're still able to be profitable, right? But for me, mentally, and not even just for me, but for you guys as well, going through 3-4 losses in a row, that's tough. That's draining. Or like going through a mini losing streak is draining mentally and spiritually. have you praying to God like, what is going on, right? You know, so I think our new style is definitely probably the best way to go for sure. Let's see. This is my first time here trading and like this way of trading up 2%. Oh my God, Abdullahim. Let's go. Abdul Hamid. I want to make sure I respect your name. Abdul Hamid. Let's go, family. W's in the chat, man. W's in the chat for Mr. Abdul. Come on now, family. We need to support our own. You guys know how I am. We are the community of positivity, of showing love, of celebrating each other, encouraging each other. Come on now. We need to show love, man. We need to show love to all of our family members, family. You guys know how it is, man. When we see one person win, we all win. Right? If one person wins in the chat, we all winning in the chat. That's how we got to approach this, man. Because I'm telling y'all, this industry that we're in, this niche, is very toxic. Especially on social media, this niche is very, very toxic. We need to be the ones to break the mold. Right? We need to celebrate each other. We need to encourage each other. We need to help each other get better. We need to help each other grow. Because we a team here, family. Don't just look at me and be like, oh, it's Abel, whatever he says go. It's never how it's been. If you guys know me, you guys know it's never been like that. This is truly a team effort. I ask you guys your opinions so that I can compare it to mine. And if we're all on the same page, then we know that's probably a really good trade. So it don't matter how much experience you have, you're a part of this team. We are a winning team. Right? We need to work together to make sure we accomplish all the goals that we want. So, but let's go, man. Let's go. Let's see. We at least take something rather than nothing. In fact, it does make it harder when you have people watch. Oh my gosh, you guys don't. The thing about me though, family, I've been doing this for a while though, right? Like I've honestly, I can't remember the last time I actually traded without people watching me. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I went from teaching for 4 years live with IM to then leaving for 6 months and then starting the Profit Society and trading live again to then leaving then and now coming here and trading live. So it's like it's been 5 years of constant pressure of constant people watching me literally nonstop. So it's not new to me, but I think that it definitely plays a role in my profitability. Like I always think about it too all the time, right? I always think about it all the time. Like, what if? How much further would I be trading wise if I just stopped trying to do shit for everybody? Like, if I just traded by myself with nobody watching, how much better would I be? Or how much worse can I be? Right? I know that I will have a lot less pressure, but I would probably be a lot less disciplined. Me trading in front of you guys forces me to be disciplined. So it's kind of like there's pressure with you guys watching me, but it also forces me to keep myself in check and not be a degenerate like I typically am. So, hey, man, I take it. Let's see, up 969 on NQ. Oh, my God, another W for the chat. Jose times 2. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah. That's what we're talking about, family. Come on, we gotta make this money, man. We gotta celebrate each other and continue to make this money, man. Let's go. Let's see the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is pushing all the way back down, family. The rest of this position might get stopped at break even, which who cares if it does? Again, we already made our money. Yeah, we're already out of this position here. We did secure. I didn't make much at all on this, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let me see what we made on this. I think I made maybe like $100. Let me see what we got here. Let me go ahead and update. Let me see. Look at that. Hey, Matt, if you're still there, that play that you wanted is showing itself. We did sweep the entire loan candle, swept this internal range triple top here that we had. Hey, and now we're flipping back bearish, Matt. Talk to me nice. What we doing, Matt? It's the Matt strat. I'm telling you, what we doing? You got what you wanted. I don't know if you took it or not, but that would have definitely gave us. I mean, that dropped around 50 points already. Sheesh. You got what you wanted, though. You said you wanted the full sweep of the loan candle on the 15, and then the rejection. Sheesh. Anyone take it with me? I didn't, honestly, because I was over here focused on my buy. But that is nice, man. You'd be up around 50 points if you did take it on the sweep of the actual full loan candle. The thing is, I don't know if many people in the chat might understand the concept of loan candles too much just yet, to be honest with you. Damn, we did get that 1 minute engulfing too. That 1 minute live OB. They understand the concept of live OBs for sure. So you did get the 1 minute live OB here too. That tested previous high, closed back bearish. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness, that would have been beautiful. That would have been gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this thing ended up dropping around 50 points just like that. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we get here now, family. Let's see what we continue to get here. We still got plenty of time. It's just now 10 o'clock. Oh my God, family. We still got plenty of opportunity. We got nothing but time and opportunity, hell. Let's see what we continue to get here. What's the S&P doing? The S&P is also falling here now as well. The Nasdaq is probably going to make a tumble. US 30 though. Look at this. Look at dirty 30 just dropping like a bag of brickers. Holy moly. US 30 is just barcoding though. Yo, shout out to the barcode, man. US 30 is just barcoding right now. I forgot who has said the barcode thing. That is hilarious. Let me see. Yeah, Mr. Mike Clausen. Should have just barcoding, Mike. Hey, Mike, we're just barcoding here on US 30. That's all. Up 70 points on Bitcoin. Okay. Come on now. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go, JJ. Come on, JJ. Hey, man. JJ, if your lady could hear, man. Yo, lady. Make JJ buy you some dinner tonight, man. He just made a bag. My bad, JJ. JJ, I'm sorry, JJ. Hopefully she's not listening, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And if she is listening, make sure he take you out. He's up 70 points on Bitcoin. We not playing it. Come on. Make sure he take you out, lady. Did I just snitch? Why you gotta do him like that? My fault, JJ. I'm sorry, bro. I shouldn't have did that, bro. Yeah, I should have. I'm sorry. It's dumb for me. I should have. I definitely should have. Listen, Abel, you say the quirkiest shit, bro. Saying the word quirky is kind of quirky in itself, ain't it? Like saying the word quirky is kind of quirky. What does quirky even mean? Like, can somebody tell me? Obviously, I got computers. So let me see. What does quirky mean? Just like weird? Let's see. Having many quirks, unusual and especially an interesting or appealing way. Okay, I'll take that. Unusual, but a very interesting and appealing way. Hey, we'll take that. Oh man, he said she left. Oh man, like what? Urban Dictionary? Yeah, I just had to. Urban Dictionary probably do got a different definition of that. But I don't even think this word might be in the Urban Dictionary. No offense. No offense. Let me see. Queen shit. Quirky. What basic bitches call themselves? What kind of definition is this, bro? Quirky. What basic bitches call themselves? What? Samantha, why did you sleep with my boyfriend? Oh, I'm just quirky. What? Yo, what am I reading right now? Like, am I seeing... Hold on, that can't be the right definition. Let's see, someone who thinks they're doing something special and different. Why you do different like this? But in reality, they are just annoying? Damn! Someone who is considered different? What kind of definitions is this, man? I'm going back to Webster, bro. Like, I'm going back to the Webster dictionary. I don't know what's going over there. Urban Dictionary is wild, bro. Here we go. It's better. Unusual and especially an interesting or appealing way compared to Urban Dictionary, what bad bitches call themselves. Like, what, bro? Nah, that is hilarious, bro. Urban Dictionary is definitely bugging out right now. Yeah, we had to go back. We had to go back to the Webster. All right, let's see what we get here, family. The Nasdaq is still rolling over here, man. It's still falling here, man. Shout out to that boy Matt. Listen, Matt, you been on fire, bro. You might as well start your own live streams, bro. Stop playing with it, man. You need to start your own live streams up. I'm pretty sure the family will support you. I'm not pretty sure about it. I know for a fact the family will support you. I'm just saying. I think you're busy in the mornings, but hey, man, you've been crushing it, bro. You're like 2 for 2 so far on call-outs on my stream, bro. Up hundreds of pips. Hundreds of points, I mean by that. Come on now. Like this right here is up 80 points now. That drop. Come on. Let's see. These are opinion-based definitions. They have to be, right? Urban Dictionary has to be opinion-based. No cap. Like, it really has to be. He said, I've never heard a BB call themselves quirky, right? Oh, yeah, I'm quirky. Like, what? I've never heard of a BB say that neither. I like how you also said BB instead of the actual word. Come on now. Let's see. Been in Bitcoin since 61. Oh, my gosh. You've been in Bitcoin since 61,000, Nicholas? Come on now. You know what's crazy, Nicholas? This is not even... Hey, man. That's a flex, Nicholas. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That is a flex that you got into Bitcoin at 61K. But I'm gonna be honest. You guys want to see a bigger flex? Let me get I know some of y'all already seen this flex, but I gotta flex it for all of our newer family members. Just say they know what type of timing I be on when it comes to this crypto market, man. Crypto is really my thizzle, family. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I really do love the crypto space. But hold on, let me see. Yo, this is really crazy. Like, if you just go to my Facebook, like, I'm super active on Facebook, by the way, family, right? Like, you just see all the posts that I write about Bitcoin, man. Like, this was back in January. Bitcoin at 46,000 just created a fresh high in this bull run. Next thing you know, we breaking all-time highs. So we ended up breaking all-time highs at 67,000. Probably like 2 months after that. Crazy. Look at this. Last year, family. January 13, 2023. You might never see Bitcoin under 16, 17K ever again now that we were back above 20K. Who listened to me? Who listened to me? Come on now. Look at this. Was last year. A year and a half ago. You might never see Bitcoin back at his levels. Just saying. Look at this. Forex broker. Crypto market is booming. With Bitcoin under 30K, now's the time to start pouring money into it. This is literally in 2022, family. Bitcoin under 30K. This time, and this is literally still during the bear market. Like right when the bear market was almost about to bottom out. Bitcoin under 30K. Accumulation phases now. This is 2 years ago. If you start buying Bitcoin, Ethereum weekly now, then by the end of 2024, you'll be rich. Don't let me get crypto rich without y'all. Unfortunately, a lot of y'all is letting me get crypto rich without y'all. This is 2022. This was 2 hours ago. I just put this literally 2 hours ago. Bitcoin will be above 100K within the next 45 days, and I truly believe that. This was 2 hours ago I wrote that. Look at this. Follow these crypto wealth building steps, and I guarantee you will have a phenomenal 24, 25. This is in July of 23, last year. Literally almost a year ago. Go to Coinbase. Purchase Bitcoin. Go to your deposit and set weekly purchases. On auto. If you buy coffee, look at this advice. If you buy coffee every day or spend money on weed every day, we'll buy an equivalent amount of Bitcoin or eat for that same amount each week. What? That's not phenomenal advice. What? The most important step, forget you even have and just let it build. This is crazy. You guys want to look how long I've been in this space, family, right? Most of y'all probably had never seen a $5,000 Bitcoin before. This was 2017. 2017. And I'm saying Bitcoin with new highs. Now over $5,100. Just last year, this coin was $700 a coin. What? We're talking about 2017 sauce? Like, come on, bro. Like, this is the old Coinbase chart. Like, this is what Coinbase used to look like back in 2017. Come on now. Look at this. Another one, 2017. Bitcoin went from a few dollars under 1,100 all the way up to 9K, 2017. Come on, man. Look at this, 2021. 2021, looking at the same exact tools that I use today. Look at this documentary, family. I watched this documentary on Bitcoin in 2017. Bitcoin documentary, 2017. Come on now. I don't want to hear nobody say Abel's new to this. Like, nah, bro, we've been doing this. I've been talking about crypto for a while now. Literally. Some listened, most didn't. Either way, we getting a bad. Look at this. Bitcoin could really even hit 10K. This was the beginning of the year. The crypto market went through a nice correction that could last right before the Bitcoin halving. Blah, blah, blah. Look at this stuff, man. This is crazy. I feel for those that don't understand that the low in Bitcoin has already, this is 2023 February, that the low has already been made. The next phase is simply to be range bound for the rest of this year. In 2024, we start flying. Golly. Golly. Come on now. Look at this. In June. If you were ever wondering, all right, I'm done. You guys get the point. You guys get the point. All right, we've been telling people I've been preaching Bitcoin since 2016. I've been telling people about Bitcoin when I found out about it. 2015, 2016. I found out about Bitcoin when it was like $500, $400 a coin. Now we're at 67,000. Sheesh. I'm just saying. So when I say I truly believe we're going to be at 100K in the next 45 days, give or take a few weeks or so, I think we're definitely going to be at least surpassing all-time highs here very soon, then definitely going towards that 100K mark for sure soon. Stay woke. Stay woke. All right, now let's go back to trading real quick. Let's see what the rest of the market is doing here, family. What gold? Gold is still just chilling, man. We're really not doing much here. The S&P really fell. The Nasdaq also fell nicely here. Nasdaq is up over 100 points. Shout out to that boy Matt once again. US 30 fell pretty hard. Now it looks like we're trying to find a support here. Are we gonna just stay range bound? Is this gonna push back up here, or what we about to do here? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, US 30. What you about to do? We gotta see what these markets are doing at these lower time frames, man. Let me see. We might have to play some Peter Griffin. I'm not even gonna lie. We might have to play some Pete. We might have to play some Peter Griffin, family. We are getting a 1 minute engulfing here. This is, I don't know if I trust that though. Let's see. Unfortunately, I'm at work. Yeah, I figured. It's crazy. You're calling out super bangers at work though. I'm quirky equals I'm emotionally unstable. That seems like a better definition. Let's see. Hit 1450 for the day. Oh my god, I cannot ignore Ninja. I just seen your chat. Come on now, man. 1450? That's what people are making for the week? For 2 weeks? Come on now. Let's go. Alexa, play Flexin' by Key Glock. Y'all want to play Flexin' by Key Glock, man? Even though I'm going to get copyrighted, man, I don't care about the copyrights. I don't make much money off these streams anyway, so let's go ahead and play some Key Glock, man. What song you want to play by Key Glock? We definitely got to play. Matter of fact, before we play Key Glock, we're going to have to play Peter Griffin, family. I'm not even going to lie. Peter actually got some bangers, bro. I don't know if y'all actually been like listening to his album, or I don't know if he considers it an album or a mixtape, but yo, he dropped a banger he dropped a banger body of work. Stay woke. Stay woke. Why am I saying stay woke like that? Since I'm about to get copyright, we about to play some A Boogie too. This song right here is tough. No, not that one. That's not the one I want. Where my song at? Where my song at? Where my song at? Let's see. You know what? We're going to start with this. We're going to start with that one time for the one time real quick, family. And then we can go ahead. If you guys do have any recommendations in the chat. I do got a hard out, though, fam. I do got to be out in the next 15 minutes because I have a haircut. I have a haircut in 45 minutes. So I do got to leave in the next 15 minutes or so. But we're going to vibe out for the next 15 or so, family. See if we get any opportunities. If not, man, we still call it a W, man. I just want to dive on it. Let's see. My biggest fact got a couple ETH below 1K. Hey, that's a flex, bro. Let's go. Straight after shots. I want to see your body. Shots straight after shots. I want to see your body. Taking half off Naz easily. Definitely take that half for sure. Just like the candle. I do believe gold will hold this area. I think it's possible as well. I mean, it's been holding pretty strong so far. One time. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is by Peter Griffin and Mozzie. Shout out to Mozzie giving him the feature, by the way. That's a dope feature to get from Mozzie. Hey, Boogie gonna make me start crying. Appreciate the fail. Hopefully someone else got in with me taking parcels and break it. Absolutely. Hold on, I forgot. Hold on. We got a resident DJ in the building now. Shout out to Mr. DJMD in the house. Tell me what you guys think about my remix. Send the remix, DJ. Listen, one thing about us, we're going to support you. If you're supporting us here on the stream, we're going to support you right back. Absolutely. No questions asked whatsoever, right? So if you want to send a link, I don't know if you guys are able to send a link, actually. If you want to just send me the name of it and where it's at, we could definitely bump it, man. We could definitely play you and support you, bro. Absolutely, we can. No questions asked. Come on now. I sent you. Where'd you send it at? Where did you send it to? Really rich. Really rich. Here in the chat, yeah, I can't see it. We're not gonna be able to see it. Hold on, what I can do is I can make you, yeah, you're gonna have to send it to my Instagram. Like, if you see my face right here, send it to my Instagram, or send it to somebody else, one of the mods, and yeah, because you're not gonna be able to send links in the chat. But we'll definitely bump it. You guys know we don't play. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, right? DJ, shout out to you for being here, by the way, right? Because right now, like, I'm always the resident DJ here for the community, and I'm not even a damn DJ, but I'm definitely the resident DJ here. I used to DJ back in the day. You know, I ended up buying like a little, you know, one of the little electronic deck shits going crazy. This was like 10 years ago though. But yo, imagine we had a full-time DJ on stream with us. What? I would pay to have a full-time DJ on stream with us. The only thing that sucks is we probably will have to change platforms if we did that. I won't be able to do it on YouTube because YouTube will literally ban us immediately. We'll get copyrighted out the wazoo. All right, so it'll have to be on a different platform, maybe like Twitch or Kick or something like that, where I won't get I won't get violated. But that would be amazing to have like an in-house DJ, literally just tuning things up for us. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. All right, let's see what we got, and let's go listen to. We're gonna listen to Peter Griff a little bit. I spin the block till I'm nauseous, speeding that rate till I'm cautious. You better be cautious. I run the city some bullshit. I got some shooters like Optic, moving that way, this ain't CrossFit. Yeah. You cannot fuck with the god, this pussy boy must be agnostic. Facts. I turn this bitch to a mosh pit, speak on my name and we pop shit. Whipping that world like a bocce, bro, they gon' slide with a chopstick. Buy me a perky, a Roxy, rockin' all black like I'm gothic. I have a lot of Afrobeat songs too, by the way, DJ. For the DJ. Let's see, are you allowed to put TP and stop loss on TradingView? Absolutely you are. Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, you have to do, it is a little tricky though, right? It does take a little bit to get used to, right? So like for an example, let's say we took a buy here, right? And we wanted to set, you know, stop loss and TP. You'll have to set a sell stop for the stop loss and a sell limit for the TP. Right, you have to literally do the opposite of what you just did. So if you took a buy, then you will have to set a sell stop, which you can do by literally just clicking. If you right click on the screen and you see where it says trade, you can go and just click create a new order, and then whatever your contract, how many units you have to set it down here. Right, so it will be a sell stop wherever you want to set it. Click on this, create limit order, stop. And then obviously you go ahead and you do your thing, right? You set it and then you click on set, right? So that's how you do. You have to do the opposite of the current trade that you're currently in. So if you took a buy, you have to set a sell stop for your stop loss and a sell limit for your actual TP. It's a little confusing. It's definitely a lot more confusing than trading Forex. I'll tell you that much. Like, it's still times where I even still get confused on that shit. But that's how you would do it. You have to set the sell stop and then the sell limit above. And just make sure it's the same amount of contracts so that you are currently in. Let's see, check DM, I got you. Let's see what we got here, I got you. Swerving on the freeway. Hey. Bro, I don't ever check my Instagram, bro. I got so many messages back here. Holy moly. All right, I see you, Mr. El Minio. I got you. Shout out to Mr. El Minio in the building. Family, if you guys want to support, if you guys like what you hear, then obviously definitely go ahead and support our family member, man. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Hey. 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 It's mad confusing. It is mad confusing, bro. Nas trigger line entry? What's Nas doing? definitely did a 5-minute trigger line. It was, I don't know. I would probably set the buy stop above this, to be honest with you. I think I'll set the buy stop above previous 5-minute high and then see if we could flip back bullish here. And that's how I would take it if I was you. Oh, shoot. Oh. 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 What's your Facebook? Just, if you're asking for me, it's just my regular name, Abel Melendez. Abel Melendez. Just type in Abel Melendez, Abel Melendez, and you'll get my Facebook. Nah, this is a good vibe right here. I'm liking this, Mr. DJ. Come on, DJ MD. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. I like the vocals in the background. Feeling the love. Huh. Come on now. Use them jazz hands. Nah, I'm liking this vibe, bro. This is something that I listen to in the car and I'm speeding though. This is one of those things, if you listen to this in the car, you're gonna be speeding, you're gonna get a ticket. Because it makes me want to just go, I'm telling you. Oh. Oh. I stepped away from my laptop and saw myself in a one contract sell. Hey, we'll take that $100. Come on, Gabriel. We'll take that $100, man. Come on now. Drop the link to this. It's you gotta ask DJ, bro. I can't just drop it. I mean, DJ, do you give me permission to drop this link or not yet? It's up to the DJ. If DJ gives me permission, I'll drop it, but it's up to him. I can't just send it. It might be private for a reason. I'm not even gonna lie, though. Yeah, it's still unreleased, so you. When he does release it, though, I'm pretty sure he'll tell us in the chat so we can all support him for sure. Once it does get released, don't worry. I'll let y'all know for sure. Because this is a nice vibe, though. Look at gold, bro. What I tell you guys about the trigger line entry on gold, bro? Like, I wanted more upside on gold. But just looking at price action, bro, it was telling me that this was probably going to continue to see lower pricing here. Look at this shit. This is why I didn't take gold. I had conflicting models showing itself. If we did take the trigger line, if we took the trigger line entry here, we'd be up around 70 points or 70 pips right now. We'd be up 70 pips right now on gold if we took that trigger line to the downside. I didn't take it because I was conflicted. Right? We have the liquidity grab to the upside, but we also have the trigger line to the downside. I'm out. I'm not even going to deal with that. Here's a fire. Nah, that was a banger, though. That was a good song, DJ. Mr. MD in the house. That was dope. Whenever you do release it, man, let us know. Because like I said, man, we will definitely support it. We will rock with you. If you support us, we're going to support you right back, baby. That's the type of environment and culture that I'm trying to create here. So, absolutely appreciate that. Let's get it. All right, in the meantime, family, I'm out of here in the next few minutes, but I will play a couple songs. If you guys do have any other last minute questions, by all means, now is the best time to do it. So that we can make sure we get those answered for sure. But I got a hard out today. That sounds crazy. I got a hard out. What? I gotta go get this cut, man. Whenever you guys see me wearing a hat, family, it's because my cut needs to be done. No cap. Let's see what we got here. right, let's see. One last sweep through the markets real quick. The Nasdaq is still holding in its levels, man. If I was still watching, if I was still gonna monitor this, I probably would put a buy stop above this high right here for the Nasdaq. Yeah, I'm not gonna set it because I'm not gonna be able to monitor it. If I was able to monitor it though, I definitely would. Hell yeah, I'll probably set the buy stop above and see how that plays out. I think the market getting ready to run still, man. I really do think it's still gonna run. I think there's a chance that this could turn back around and go to the upside here. Let me see. I'm trying to list some vibes. What do I want to hear? What do I want to hear? You know what? We can go on this. We're gonna turn up a little bit. But family, man, I love you guys. Appreciate y'all. Beautiful day in the markets, man. Caught a banger. It didn't make much, to be honest, because I had to like go a little bit lighter on the contracts, but we still got a W in the chat. W a day. 1-0 for the week so far. Let's go. Secured our 20 points and got the hell out. Now it's time for us to get the hell out of here and enjoy the rest of our day. Let me make sure we get these questions answered real quick. Do you trade live every day? I do. Monday through Friday, same time, same place, man. I'll be the first sending it here. Let's go, DJ. Appreciate you for being here, man. Did a sell stop on gold for 2 points. Target hit. Hey, man, that 2 points is 2 points. Let's go, Aaron. We're going to celebrate that regardless, man. Let's go. Come on now. Let's go. Big shout out to you. Can you explain the entries? I'm new to the channel. Not sure what trigger line entry is. So I have 2 models, right? I'll talk about this real quick, and then I got to get out of here in a few minutes. Right, so I have 2 entry models that I really focus on, right? One entry model is simply just a trend continuation model, which is what we call our trigger line. And that leverages 2 moving averages, which is our 13-period EMA and then our 50-period EMA. The ideology behind it is very simple. In a trending market, wait for the market to get back in between the moving averages, and then on a close back on the outside of it is an entry all day. So for the Nasdaq, for an example, this 5-minute right here is an entry all day, right? In fact, that's exactly what we ended up taking. We ended up setting a buy stop above. We didn't have to set the buy stop, but we set the buy stop above this 5-minute candle that gave us our trigger line entry, which is just a close on the outside of the 13 in an uptrend, and then we ride it out. So that is our trigger line. In fact, the Nasdaq looks like it might get ready to do it again. Like if this closes like this, you see how we're closing above our 13-period moving average? If this closes like this, stops below the lows, and then ride it out to the highs all day long. Trigger line entry, right? So that is one of our entry models. That is like our first one of my preferred one, just because, again, I am a trend trader. I really like to look for trends to continue. So that is one method right there. The other one doesn't use moving averages, and it's just simply the market, you know, going and doing a liquidity grab before we continue, right? So for an example, let me see. We have gold. Nah, gold isn't a good example because that one wouldn't have played out. But even the Nasdaq right here, right? I mean, we can still use the Nasdaq for that example. Right? Entry model number 2 is when we identify an area of liquidity. For this example, we have these equal highs that has been generating a ton of money, a ton of orders. So there's a lot of liquidity above it, a lot of stop losses above these highs. We want to see the sweep of that level, and then followed by the sweep, we get a live OB, is what we call a live order block that forms in real time. For this example, that's why shout out to that boy Matt. He took that entry model and he entered up here on the 1-minute live OB. The 1-minute live OB is very simple. It's an engulfing pattern that is supported by volume in fresh liquidity. Right, again, we took out this resistance, so we are in fresh liquidity. All we were waiting for was price to slow down, create that engulfing, make sure volume supported it. It did, and that's a banger all day long, right? So yeah, that's essentially what, you know, that model is, right? But those are the only 2 entry models that I personally am focusing on with you guys here on live. There's a few other ones that I have, right? There's actually a shit ton just because I've been in the game a while, but those are, I feel like, are the best, the easiest for even the newest trader to come in and really identify. Okay, I mean, like, again, right now, we just got a trigger line entry in a bullish market for the NASDAQ, right? So don't be surprised if this flips back up and we go ahead and push higher. Again, I'm not trading, though. I'm done for the day, so I got to get up out of here, though, family. I got to go get to this haircut. Great question, though. Let me see. I think there was one more, though. Would you say trading less and losing less is more important for keeping your money than winning more? The number one rule of trading, guys, is capital preservation. Right? The number one rule of trading is capital preservation. You always need to focus on how much you're willing to lose first and then focus on your target. That's what most traders struggle with, right? Most traders, they come in and they realize, oh man, if I take this trade, I can make $1,000. Yeah, but how much are you risking in order to get to that 1,000, right? Your first thought should never be on how much you can make. Your first thought should always be on how much are you willing to lose on that trade if things do not go as planned. And we know as traders, more times than not, a lot of shit is not going to go as planned, right? So your risk should be the first thought. Your target should be the second thought. Risk first, how much can you make after, right? We want to make sure that we're minimizing our downside, but also maximizing the upside, right? So we minimize how much we're willing to lose, but when the trade does run, we try to maximize by how much, right? That is a good question, though, Mike. But that's hopefully that answers, for you for sure, right? So let's see. We got Roy Ray in the building. What's going on, Roy Ray? No more Broadway girls. I mean, we could play some Broadway girls. Listen, if I wasn't getting out of here literally in the next minute or so, I'll be bumping some Broadway girls just because you asked. That Broadway girls, man. That's how I know. If you guys say Broadway girls in the chat, then I know you've been following me for a while. Like, you've been rocking with me for a while, at least the last 3-4 years. Because when I was playing Broadway girls was when I was a part of IM, right? When I was teaching for IM Academy. That was like 3 years ago now, right? It seems like that was mad long ago when I was teaching for IM, right? So if you still know that, man, yeah, you you definitely been rocking with me for a while, man. So I appreciate you, Ro Ray. Let's see, AB, good stuff on NQ, Abel. What does your morning routine look like? I struggle to get up in the mornings at times. That's a great question. Honestly, my routine, I'm getting a lot more better at my routine, but I typically like to wake up at around like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm usually up. I take a shower, eat some food. Hopefully wifey's getting coffee for me or a drink. If she's not, then I'll go ahead and run out and get a drink, and then I just prepare and do my little pre-market analysis. Right before I go live with you guys, I also do a little pre-market analysis, and then I go live, and then we're trading for the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So that's pretty much my routine when it comes to trading. After I'm done with trading, typically when I'm done here, I usually go for a 1.5 to 2 mile run. This is a part of my routine now too. Today I have a haircut, so I'm not going to be able to run today. I might run after my haircut depending on how hot it is, but after I'm done with the charts, I literally go and I run for a run. I come back home, I eat some lunch, and then usually wifey got me doing a lot of errands with her at the end of the day. But that's really what it is, man. Daily routine is very simple. You definitely want to have a routine. It's very important for sure to have a routine for sure. So whatever it is, whatever works for you, man, figure out your routine and just stick with it for sure. But family, man, again, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Don't be surprised, like I said, if this 5-minute trigger line does send NASDAQ higher here. Shout out to you guys that understand the strategy, are about to ride that out, make some money. Hopefully that works for y'all. But either way, though, man, it's been a phenomenal session. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful to be here with y'all, and I look forward to continue to help you guys grow, and hopefully you guys can continue to help me grow as well. But family, love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Let's get it. Have a great rest of y'all day, family. Love y'all. Let's go.